Good morning and welcome to the next episode on OTT Adventures. You might have noticed that's changed a little bit from the One Tough Tinny to OTT Adventures from now on the channel and on our socials. So if you're looking for us, really easy now. Bang in 3 letters and you'll see it. So it was getting a little bit hard there trying to tell people look at One Tough Tinny. So anyway, you all know what it is, you know what I'm about, so it's easy for you to find now. But anyway, here we go. What's on today's episode? We've got a dive comp on. So I've had a couple of lads fly up from Perth for this. As you all know, I'm a 5 metre floater. I like to call myself a 5 metre floater. Float around in 5 metres. If I see it, I'll shoot it. But these boys are a little bit better than that. They can actually dive down and sit on the bottom and have a look. But anyway, here we go. We've got a dive comp on. I've already been fueled up. We had a recon day yesterday. Went out and had a bit of a look around. Found some nice fish. Left a couple of really nice fish behind. Not by choice sometimes. Took a little bit to get the eye in. Oh, shooting star. Unreal. But anyway, as always, iced coffee and a toasty to kick the day off when you go fishing. Pretty standard. But yeah, here we go. Hopefully we can, the boys go all right in the comp. It's a points-based comp, so it's not just biggest fish or anything like that. So it's all points-based with a lot of species. So hopefully we can find a few of them today and the boys will go all right. Right, so you probably noticed I'm sporting a hoodie with OTT on it. I'll try and show you my back. It's just a standard hoodie, as our black OG t-shirts are. Yeah, hit us up if you want one. We've only printed a few, so I didn't want to bang out a couple of hundred of them and then be left with a couple of hundred. But if you want one, guys, I know winter's nearly ended, but hey, I'm still in the Pilbara and I'm wearing one. It's cold, especially when you hit the water. You got the wind in your face. So yeah, as always, guys, hit us up, ottadventures.net, or chuck us a message on our socials and put a bit of interest in. If you want some more, I'll get some more made. But yeah, cheers, guys. Alright, bit of an update, recap where we're at. Bloody weather's turned it on now. It was a bit average before. Jerome's just down here somewhere. I don't know if you can see him. Down on the bottom, about 7 metres of water. Michael's over there. Picked up some nice trout here yesterday. Left a couple of real good ones here, but they seem to be hiding at the moment. So anyway, we'll keep plugging away. Got a couple of fish on the board. Got a trout, probably a lunch trout, that one. Nice 470, so it's just legal. But yeah, and a couple of blue bones. So got a couple of weighing fish. So we'll keep plugging away, see if we can't find a couple. Alright, I've been struggling a little bit here today still. Hopefully Jerome's got some good footage on his goggles there. I'm just having a wrap. The boys haven't spared out of time, so just having one last ditch effort. Came in spot we tried this morning, just on low tide now, so have one last crack. Bloody day's held out well. Bloody beautiful weather. Just a light breeze, enough to make it so it's not too hot. Hopefully one of the boys will wave their arm in a minute, so I've got a nice trout. That'll top the esky off. Show you the esky. Got a slurry in there, probably a bit hard to see. Nice cod. Grab that. Oh. Nice cod. Cray there, a few blue bone, a couple of trout. It's a special time of the year up here in the Pilbara where the whales have headed up north to the Kimberley to have their little babies, and they're now on their way migrating back down south. And with the help of the drone, you're able to catch some absolutely wicked footage of the little babies doing what they do.
From a skipper's point of view, not a whole lot happens on the deck in a spearfishing comp. So Jerome was kind enough to have the GoPro on his goggles all day, and this is what it looked like through Jerome's eyes for the day. So I was trying to zoom in on the time here for you guys, because at 3:30 we had to be on land and logged off at the Palms here in Dampier. But if you're like me and you couldn't make out the numbers on the bottom of the screen there, it's a couple of minutes to 3. That gave us about 34 minutes to get from where we were all the way back to the ramp, on the trailer, and back to log off. So we pinned our ears back and sent it. We went as quick as we could to try and get back, but as always, when you turn the corner to come into Dampier, boom, boat line up at the ramp there. So we sort of hung in there as best we could and got it on the trailer as quick as we could, and we made it just in time for weighing with about a couple of minutes to spare. Alright, there we go, lads.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. So anyway, guys, this was Michael. Jerome over the back. So
had a good weekend.
There's the esky. So that was today. Didn't fare too well in the comp side of it, but in the fillet side of it we didn't do too bad. Some bloody good spearos out there, I'll say that. Big red emperors. Bloody, what else is there? Some nice Macs. Chinaman. Yeah, there's all sorts in there. Some guys did some big Ks too. We just hung around the islands today, but yeah, some dudes did some big Ks. But anyway, we'll get to filleting, clean these up, and start washing the stinky boat. Oh, there you go. What we call a pretty average day up here.
Very average.
But anyway, 3 nice trout around the, what were they, 600, 650. Don't know how big that fella was. He's just good fish and chips on that one. About a 500, 530, that, and some 450, 470 blue bone. Probably laughing, why did you shoot flag? Well, that was actually a species on the list that we had to get, or we tried to get, so, and the ranking. Anyway, bloody beautiful day there. It's been a good couple of days actually. We've got some nice fillets. So, but anyway,
yeah, good stuff.
Jerome's found a friend in the dogs, so we'll get filleting. Bloody oath. There you have it, guys. Something different for us, a spearfishing competition. Happy to take the guys out on the weekend, and we had an absolute ball for 2 days in the boat. It's pretty long days. I knocked off night shift on the first day, straight on the boat, and we were into it. So Bit tired now, but yeah, we've had a absolute stellar couple of days. So a hell of a lot of filleting went on this weekend. We ended up with pretty much our 20 kilos of fillets for the boys of our fin fish, and they've taken that home. But had our knives dressed up, had a fella contact us about sharpening my knives. They really needed it. I'm pretty rough with my knives. They had chunks missing out the blades and all sorts, so they're all dressed up impeccably. Local guy here in Dampier, Sharp AF. You'll find him on Instagram, so that's Sharp AF. I don't need to tell you what the AF stands for, I'm pretty sure, because they are Sharp AF. But anyhow, that's our episode for this trip. It's been a little while since we put one out. I don't know if you can see, the wind's back up again. It's been pretty bad this year for the wind, trying to dodge it and get work done on the boat at the same time. So, but as always guys, merch is out there, ottadventures.net. We'll try and get as much content out as we can. So please support us with the merch side of it, and we'll try and keep it coming as best we can. Cheers guys, and as always, tell your mates.